At Day 4 of the Holistic Climate Solutions Summit at the Suchi Center, youth activists discussed how becoming better storytellers will engage underrepresented communities in the movement, as well as cultivate change from our governments.
Thinking about it from a global perspective and how young people, as well as students, can use their voice and effectively communicate messages to larger global audiences. If your goal is to actively accelerate solutions, if your goal is to move forward the conversation, you can't have the same conversation everywhere. So it really boils down to who you're speaking to, what the key messages are, and what you specifically explain a little bit more.
When in human history has a movement been led by people who have not been affected by it and been successful? It doesn't work. And a framework of language that is developed primarily in English will leave communities behind who have been protecting the earth.
I love the work that I do, but it's unfortunate that I have to do this work because I'm stuck in a position as a young person, as a 22-year-old, having to think about not only my future, but my family's future, my generation's future.
The United Nations has created so many constituencies to include youth voices. And don't get boggled down into the language of compromise, because compromise will not lead us to survive what is coming ahead of us.
Thank you. All right, thank you guys.
The day closed with an evening of art making and conversation centered around envisioning our shared future together.
For the very last art piece, we worked with clay, worked with the earth, and I made a sea turtle because I kept on thinking about earlier talks at the center today and coastal resilience.
Essentially, I think I just kept thinking about community and like unity. So they were actually two different pieces, which I kind of combined together.
I made a pot. So I made this because of the way we were doing it as a community. I reflected very elderly people in my community used to gather and be drinking this traditional drink.
So I've actually been coming here for the last sessions almost every week. During the day, I'm just so tired, but when I come here, like I don't know if it's just the last sessions, but they're always so calming.
For me, I think that spaces like this are not common. Space where people are just there to feel the sense of community and act together. And I think this is really something that needs to be kept going.